Notorious BOZ!
Hey, Bozeman, Montana. Hi. Wow, neat. Some of you said hi back. Thank you all for joining us this evening. By round of applause, who's never seen a Notorious BOZ show? All right. For you and those who don't remember the last one, here's how this show works. We do a long-form improv show every Saturday night where we invite somebody from our community that is notorious in some way, shape, or form to tell some true stories from their life. Those stories are then used as inspiration for this cast of improvisers to create scenes and themes and characters and bits and games and fun stuff. It's a blast. It's particularly satisfying because we get to meet an amazing array of the weirdos who live in this town, and we love it all the time. Thanks, Bennett. Sometimes cast members just come to heckle you from the back. Tonight is a particularly near and dear guest for this show. She was fundamentally important to the creation of this place from day one through our first couple of years of existence, working behind the bar, painting the mural out front, bringing light and energy and charisma and art and awesome things to this community throughout her time here. We've had a hole in our community for a few months while she's been living in Seattle. We're delighted this evening to have her back. She's a friend to your pets. She's, I'm trying to think the two things she told me to say. Sometimes artist, but that's not true. I think full-time artist.
Yes!
And pen pal to pets or something like that. I got it wrong. Anyway, please welcome to the stage the amazing Emily Schaefer.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you, the cast of BOZ, for playing fun, silly games with me. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back for a little while for a visit. So normally I would take suggestions from the audience, but I do have a couple stories I really want to tell. And also, last time, y'all dirty fuckers had a bunch of dirty ass suggestions, and my mom is in the crowd, so we are real proper. So in the mode of keeping it clean and proper, and also because I always, before I get on stage, no matter how many times I've done it, kind of feel like I'm gonna faint and poop my pants at the same time. And I haven't ever done it, but I've got close. And in that vein of things, I thought maybe I would tell you guys a really funny and terrible poop story. So it'll take us a minute to get to the poop part. Don't worry, don't worry. Also, it just happens. Sometimes I can't control it. I don't know why. So anyway, for many years, I lived in Northern California, off-grid, camped a lot in national forests, and lived in yurts, grew a bunch of weed, as you do when you live in Northern California. And my partner at the time and I were traveling, we were taking a break from our weed job, and we decided to go spend a few weeks in the beautiful national forest where there is nothing. There are no bathrooms, there is nothing. And at the time, oh boy, we were on a hot sauce journey. We were working our way up from, like, you know, an everyday hot sauce. A hot sauce you buy at the grocery store. A hot sauce you're like, oh, that's spicy, but I like it. To the ones where, like, God is punishing me and I'm dying. Oh, we've gotten past that one. The people at the hot sauce shop, there's a whole shop just for hot sauces. They were so great. We had tasted all the way up the heat scale, and when you start low and work your way high, eventually you just kind of burn your mouth out and you can't tell how spicy it is. So we bought one from the super spicy end. We're real confident. We're like, this is a very flavorful hot sauce. Just so much flavor. It was just peppers. There was nothing else. It was so hot. So we're out, we're camping. We cook our little mac and cheese over the fire, as you do, some Annie's. Shells, because they're better, they hold the cheese. We cut up some hot dogs into our shells, because we're grown-ups, we need protein. We have priorities, we're working hard. We crack a cheap beer. Oh yeah, Olympia still existed. It was Olympia. Share the water, because you can't trust the water when you're out camping, so we had the real water. I take a few bites of my mac and cheese. I'm like, you know what this needs? Brian, my partner at the time. I look at him like, you know what this needs? This needs some hot sauce. How hot are we gonna go? We have a selection. We're feeling ballsy. So we grab the extra hot when we just purchased the new bottle. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I need to stand back. We grab the new bottle. We open her up. I'm the first one to pour it onto my food. And you know the little cute little cap on the top of the hot sauce that stops you from destroying your own life? Yeah, this hot sauce didn't have the cute little whole cappy thing to stop you from destroying your life. So I very enthusiastically went for like a shake. And it was 50% hot sauce and 50% mac and cheese. I put probably half a bottle of hot sauce on my mac and cheese. But when you've cooked your mac and cheese over the fire and you don't have any more boxes of mac and cheese and you are miles and miles from civilization, you eat the mac and cheese. You go for it. These are hard times. Serious. I'm a strong woman. So I'm digging into the mac and cheese, and a few bites in, I'm like, ooh, I'm sweating. I'm feeling a lot of weird sensations in my body. Like my hands are tingling. Is that normal? Are you saying your hands supposed to tingle and like go numb when you eat food? I feel like this is maybe not a good sign. But I'm gonna power through. After all, I do need my protein. I'm a growing boy. And we finished dinner. Still light out. We pitch our tent. We had all settled in for the night. And Northern California, I'm sure a lot of you know, it's a pretty rainy place. Fall, winter, it's the rainy season. So we managed to pitch our tent before the rain started. And darkness hits, as does the rain. And it is pouring. Buckets, cats and dogs, whatever euphemism you want to use, it is dumping rain. So much so that like our rain fly is just attached to our tent, and we're huddled in the middle of the tent, like trying to stay away from the wet corners. We'll be fine. We're experts, clearly. And I hear a strange sound. It sounds like an animal. Kind of sounds like an animal. Maybe like a really angry animal. Like a exactly. She understands my soul. I listen a little more. The sound is coming from inside of me. That's my belly. It's my belly making that sound. It sure is. And so I'm like, oh God, okay. You can make it through. It's almost morning, right? I look at my watch. It is midnight. It is the witching hour. So I'm like, okay, what do we do? It's pouring down rain. I don't have that many clothes that are in the tent. So the most sensible thing in my mind was to strip naked, to go outside so I would have warm, dry clothes to cover my face. Exactly. I'll see where this is going. And I grabbed a shovel, because you're supposed to bury your poop when you're camping. I'm trying to be responsible. I learned that from Montana. I know about all this stuff. I grabbed the roll of toilet paper, which was, in hindsight, a bad idea, because it's pouring rain. The roll of toilet paper is immediately like a sopping, sad little thing, right? And I have my shovel, and I'm like trying to dig before Yellowstone erupts. I'm like, I'm gonna die out here! I'm gonna die. It's so dark, it's raining, I can't see anything. And finally, I'm like, okay, this is enough of a hole. We gotta do this. And like, I'm sure people here have had a spicy poop or two. But if you've ever had a spicy poop so spicy, you're like, I don't believe in God, but God is punishing me. I have gone to hell and I'm never coming back. I'm not the seventh circle of Dante's hell where it's like really cold, but like the really fiery one. There's lots of like stinging bees and shit like that. It was one of the more harrowing experiences. I feel like you can't call yourself an adult until you've had a horrifying spicy poop in the woods. And I have my sopping, sad toilet paper that I'm like, okay, we're doing this. We got this. It's all okay. And I climb back into the tent, like, shaking. Because also, if you've ever had, like, very spicy food, it doesn't just affect your tummy, it affects your whole body. So I am, like, really almost hallucinating from spiciness. I'm shaking and cold sweats and the whole 9 yards. It's like spicy food poisoning. And I get back in, I like cuddle up next to my partner. I'm like, Brian, please hold me. I'm so cold. I don't feel good. And he goes, are you like so sleepy? Like, are you okay? And I just totally fit. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I went to try to get something out of the car, but it was too far. And he wakes up in the morning and he's like, why is the toilet paper wet and like the shovel was left outside and were you okay last night? And I had to just be like, dude, you know that half a bottle of hot sauce? We had a come to Jesus meeting in the woods last night. And to this day, we have not been together for many years. But if we get together to hang out with our shared dog, this is still a story that comes up. He's like, do you remember that hot sauce? Like, didn't it have a dragon on the label? I'm like, shut your mouth. Never leave the woods. But it left the woods, and now you all know my darkest secret.
I'm nervous.
I don't see why you should be.
I've never gone through this before.
This is something that everybody goes through when they become an adult.
I don't think it's usually this bad. I don't think it's usually as bad as it feels for me.
It's just a little pregnancy, you know? Listen, we all carry children at one point in our lives.
Your bedside manner's not reassuring me.
I'm sorry, would you like me to put my big boy doctor pants on?
I guess what I would like is a little reassurance, maybe some tests, maybe some procedures to reassure me.
Okay, I'll put my big boy doctor pants on.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
This is just-
I put my big boy doctor pants on. What sort of test we want, motherfucker?
I think you should be telling me. You're the doctor. I don't know. I've never gone through with this before, and I'm afraid.
I'm just saying, I feel like you should be a little bit more prepared, seeing as this is something everyone goes through at some point in their life.
I doubt, and I know a lot of people that haven't gone through this, especially ones that haven't gone through it to this degree.
Okay.
It's
I'll
just
do
making noises.
I'll do a heartbeat.
Okay, hang on.
I'll measure its heartbeat. We'll see.
Look, I haven't had a baby before, but I've been to a doctor before.
You have had a baby before?
No, I have not had a baby before. But I have been to a doctor before.
Okay.
And I don't think the proper term is I'll do a heartbeat.
Callahan, because he's a son of a bitch.
Dr. Callahan went to a prestigious school. I have Sunday lunch with Dr.
Okay,
Callahan.
well, why aren't you in his office right
He's not an OBGYN.
Well, fuck if I knew that. I will measure.
He's an ear, nose, and throat guy. Focuses on all of it's connected. It's all real moist in there. It's all connected. You get an infection in one.
Do you want the heartbeat or no?
Give me the heartbeat.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a
give me
good
the
place to
heartbeat.
start.
I would say everything.
It seems normal. It seems
Yeah.
okay.
Now, I've seen things like this. I'm gonna walk away slowly, okay? And I am gonna get a nurse. We're gonna be fine.
You've
This
reassured
is
me.
totally fine. I am not
You're telling me.
of this situation.
Everybody goes through this.
Everybody goes. We got a fucking cold red in here. We got a cold red.
We said we're not going to say anything to him about it. So let's not say anything to him about
We have to say
it.
something.
Let's not say anything to him about it.
Donna, we have to say something.
I mean, what are we going to say?
Look.
Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Matthew.
Morning, Mom, Dad.
Somebody was up in the middle of the night, huh?
Say.
What?
Say who can say, not I.
Just don't say anything to him about it.
You just said somebody was up in the middle of the night, man.
Whoever it was must have been in real trouble or something.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, young man, don't take that tone with your mother.
That is take with me, son.
I'm sorry.
What did you mean by that, huh? What? You got something to say
Oh,
to
you
your
can,
father tonight?
I said someone. I don't have anything.
Matthew, you know you can't talk to your mother unless you want to unleash the beast.
I don't want to see the beast. I don't want to.
I'm a real woman. I've experienced everything to get this degree of existence.
You know she has.
I've experienced everything to have the degree of existence that I have, which is woman. So, do you want to say something to me
I
and
told
your
you.
father?
I mostly want to say something to Dad.
Well, you'll have to say it through me.
You know how this works. We don't let you take sides or split us apart.
And you know me, because I am a woman, my hearing is
Is everyone's
Very
phones
good.
ready? Is that just a me thing?
No.
Okay.
No,
Mine-
dry as a bone.
I am also dry everywhere.
It's true. It's just something that happens.
When you hit a certain age
Yeah.
as a woman, it's dry as a bone.
I think we're getting off topic.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Reg?
Yes, honey, please. I'm going to sit in my say something to us chair.
There you go.
I have to say something to us, chair. I always have to say something.
Well, if you think we don't know that you were up in the middle of the night, we do know that you
It
were up.
could have been anyone.
There's only 3 of us that live here. Do I look like a total idiot?
And do I look like a moronic asshole?
The say anything chair seems to be a trap. Big trap.
That's just how we do
feel like-
things in the McDonald's house.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's time.
For what?
Maybe it's time for you to take the say anything chair.
So, you're saying
A deeper
I would
trap.
sit.
What is that? Nothing.
Nothing.
I heard discount rap, and that can't be right.
Oh, you guys been listening to a lot of low-budget rap bands.
Yeah,
I'm feeling really compelled to sit in this chair, and no risk of a double.
Look, go ahead and have a seat in that chair, and then I'd like to know what the hell you were doing up in the middle of the night. You think we don't know? You
No,
think
this is
we
the
don't
tell.
know?
This is the tell me something.
Yeah, I am
this-
telling you something.
She is. Listen to your mother.
I am telling you something. I know that you were up in the middle of the night. And I know that there's just a blanket of diarrhea all over the noodles. So,
That could have been anybody's transformer sheet.
It's like a hydraulic paint sprayer in there, boy.
that looked like last night's enchiladas sprayed all over the petunias. Hey now, hey.
I'm just putting away my snack enchiladas. I'm making connections I didn't make before.
You're still having those enchiladas?
Little bites of it, yeah?
Quick question. Is my boy still afraid of the bathroom? Because you said we worked on that. Remember? You got a prize for going in the bathroom.
You did.
You were so scared. And we put that trail of M&Ms and we let it.
I know this is the tell you something chair, but I have to say something.
We gotta use that Nerf gun.
Do you
Well,
want
This
me to
feels
sit?
irrelevant.
Yeah, we did. That was
No,
your
that was a
prize.
reward for going in the bathroom and not. But you used it against me.
Anna, let me sit in a chair and you tell me something. You little shitter. Get up.
You okay?
Thomas,
You look upset. I mean, you look great, but
Thomas, this is
also
beautiful.
upset.
No, this is beautiful. The spot you picked, Northern California, for honeymoon and whatnot.
You haven't. You haven't said much during the hike up here.
I'm just contemplating our new life together and how I want to be a great wife for you, Thomas. I'm going to be the best wife, I promise.
Oh.
I promise.
His eyes were sparkly. They were sparkly at her. He was like, he's hot. Oh,
I've got.
Really not clear.
Don't fucking interrupt the scenes. I'm playing some good shit right now.
Two little birds have landed on my shoulder. That's got to be a good sign for us.
That's just it. You're too good for me.
What?
You're too good for me. No birds are landing on me. The birds are flying away. Flying away. Did you notice on the trail up here, bears were stalking you and not me? A skunk took one look at me and ran away. Not even a skunk would look at me, Thomas.
I don't know why that would be. That has nothing to do with how I feel about you. You're not marrying a bear or a skunk. You're marrying me.
That's it.
I love you.
No, you're too good for me.
I love you so much. I wanted to show you my most favorite special place in the whole world. This is my view. I think about whenever I get nervous or scared or anxious and I need to just kind of calm down. I picture being here, and now I get to picture being here with you. And that's. Fuck that bear, you know? I don't know why he's so hot for me.
That's just it. Everything is hot for you. And
But
I.
the only thing I want to be hot for me is not, or I don't know how you feel about it. I just know the wildlife is like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm giving off something. I get that. I can acknowledge it's unusual. Hey, bear.
Who's this woman you're bringing into our spot? I thought this was our special spot.
No! Fuck!
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to. It's okay. It's okay.
This is not how I saw this going.
Hey!
Yeah, that
Human!
worked.
Hey, human!
He's scared of you.
Listen, Marshall's my man, right? He brings me berries every Wednesday.
Not anymore. I'm his wife now.
Edward, that was one summer and it's over.
I haven't forgotten it. I haven't forgotten the sweet nothings you whispered to me in the moonlight.
Yeah, and then you went and curled up and went to sleep all winter. What was I supposed to do?
I'm a bear, Marshall!
Well, I moved on. And I'm in love with someone else now.
A human being.
That's not fair.
And sure, it's weird. She's small and hairless.
You're gonna regret this, Marshall. You're gonna miss my sweet fur. The way I smell like undergrowth in the forest.
She's got a smell too.
Her tongue can't do what my tongue can, Marshall.
I don't know.
We're on our honeymoon. He's about to find out.
Hey, Edward, don't call her that.
I can say whatever I want. Because I'm a bear with a broken heart. I don't have to abide by your rules of love, because you clearly don't.
This isn't going at all how I had hoped.
Nor I.
Enjoy it. Enjoy growing old as people and getting tired of each other, not having any hint of wilderness or freedom in your lives. Enjoy it, okay?
My life expectancy is higher than yours, Bear.
You bitch!
Especially here in this unprotected forest. You're gonna get a bullet between your eyes.
Unprotected species!
Okay, that was amazing. You guys are so weird. I fucking love you guys. Let's see. So we went from like the weirdest accidental poop in the woods story to like I'm gonna tell you my superhero origin story.
Yeah.
Like everybody has one, right? Even if you just made it up in your head and never told anyone because you're kind of ashamed of it. Like I'm about to out it. I want to tell you. So, woo! When Levin introduced me, he mentioned that I am your pet's favorite pen pal, a friend to all pets. Mostly just dogs. Like I love them all, but dogs and I, we see eye to eye. So I have 2 dogs, and I was on my way to meet my second dog. And he was just a little baby tiny fluff ball. Now he's the same size I am. He's 130 pounds. He's a monster. But I was on my way to meet him, to be introduced, to have our first blind date. And I thought, you know, I'll stop at this gas station, get myself a little cup of coffee. I gotta be perky for the gentleman. We all try to be in our best form when we meet a new man. And I pull up into the gas station. I don't need gas, I just need coffee. So I'm parking in a normal parking spot. And I'm an annoyingly friendly person. So I immediately look to the truck next to me, looking for a driver to wave at. Hello, friend. The truck next to me is backing out as I'm pulling in. But how strange. There is no human in the front seat. There is no human in the passenger seat. There is no human in the truck. And the truck is just rolling away of its own accord. And this is Montana. This is not like a little Toyota Tacoma. This is like a Dodge 3500. You know, this is a big truck. This is a man truck. It probably had truck bows, but I didn't stop to check. And so my initial thought, because I'm parked in front of the gas station, and what is behind us? But gas pumps. And who has spent a good portion of her time watching dumb boy movies? This girl. Who knows what happens when a truck hits a gas pump? It goes boom. I've seen Zoolander. I've seen. So I know this is gonna go very badly, and I think I'm gonna save the day. I'm gonna save everyone. So I put my car, which is a Honda Fit, by the way. It's a tiny little girl car. I put my car in the car, and I bolt out of the car, and I hop in the driver's seat of the truck, and I'm trying, but the brakes aren't working. The emergency brake wasn't working. That's why it's rolling away in the first place. So like it kind of makes sense that the brakes aren't working. But I thought I would try, and it's still rolling, and we're going towards the gas pump. And I think, okay, we have like T-minus 3 seconds till we all blow up. So I turn. And you know, when a car's not on, it doesn't have power steering. This is a big truck. So I'm like full body effort trying to crank the wheel of this truck so it doesn't pull into the gas pump. And instead, it pulls into a nice older man's red Chevy Suburban. Fucker. And it was as surprising to him as it was to me. But I was in such a rush that I didn't think we're going safety first. We're not buckled in. The door is not closed. And my left leg hanging out the door of the truck. And what happens when truck meets Suburban? Door ripped back off its hinges. And my leg, this feeble little human leg, stopped. A Dodge 3500, whatever the fuck it was, with the truck nuts and the whole thing, you know? This feeble little baby human leg stopped. stopped the explosion. Saved everyone. And what do I find out when I limp into the gas station to say, like, can you guys please somebody call 911? There's been an accident outside. Jeans ripped. I'm a wreck. I'm crying. And the people are like, what happened? I'm like, there was an accident. This truck, it was rolling towards the gas. The whole story, you know. I tell them, and I'm like, all shaky and all weird. And they go, what? Why? It's not like the gas pumps would blow up or anything. It's only in the movies.
What you doing?
Oh, hello, friend.
Hi.
Hi. I'm just about to put in some 87 grade gasoline into my car here.
Ooh, 87. You sure you don't want to bump it up to 88?
No, that's not how that works. You have to put the right one in the right car.
Gee, you're smart.
Thanks. You're really friendly.
Yeah. My dad works here, and he just lets me kind of like roam around, and as long as I'm not like lighting up cigarettes, we're all good. So I'm just trying to.
Petey, make sure you upsell him on the 87 grade.
Dad, you're ruining it.
Hey
Anyway,
now, you and your dad aren't trying to screw me now, are you?
well, I wouldn't know nothing about that, mister.
You seem like a good kid.
Yeah. So, I see that you got the tiny little boy truck.
Yeah, it's a Toyota Tacoma. It does what it needs to do. I don't want to call it a tiny little boy truck.
Aren't you
but
worried that you would just, people will look at you and they'll go, look at the smallest little tiny boy in the entire little tiny world. Aren't you worried? I've been worried about that. And then they see you put an 87 in there and they're going to be like, whoa!
Daniel, are you still filling up the truck?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by this young child.
I'm gonna get in the backseat of our tiny little truck. Go ahead and take your time, okay?
All right, Shannon.
Yeah.
Your wife kind of looks like my dad. Sorry, I know that's not like polite or nothing, but I'm raised on the gas station line.
Daniel, have fun connecting with that tiny little boy.
The back of this Toyota Tacoma has really, really small truck balls.
I can tell you're really connecting with him, Daniel.
He's teaching me things, Shannon, okay?
That's great. That's really the direction I wanted that conversation.
Do you guys,
Real sexy, Daniel.
do you guys want help? I often find in marital spats I can be quite handy.
Sure, actually, we were looking for a couples counselor. I don't know if that's in your wheelhouse.
I'm gonna listen to my murder mysteries. You guys do whatever you need
Shannon,
to
we
do.
said we were gonna try. Shannon. Okay, well, I can just talk to you.
And we can do this face to face.
Listen, man, it's just like I do my best. I try to bring in the cash, try to make it a good life, but nothing satisfies her. My car's too small. My gas is not a high enough grade. I can't.
I bet you don't even get coffee beans roasted before you crush them up.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
No, I just been putting them in green.
You just put them in there.
Yeah.
This is much more serious.
Daniel, are you pumping? Are you pumping
I'm
the
not. I'm
gas?
having a conversation. I'm getting free therapy. You know how valuable that is? Shannon. Boy, I gotta pump the gas, otherwise I'm not gonna hear the end of this shit.
I don't think that's a very positive attitude. I would suggest entering with curiosity. I would recommend also bumping up to 89 because I feel like I'm doing a good job.
First of all, little boy, that's great advice. Never. What is entering with curiosity?
Well, you just assume that it's gonna go poorly, you said, and I quote roughly, probably not directly. I gotta pump this gas. I'm gonna get shit for this. I'm a tiny boy.
First part was right. But that's my past experience. Am I not supposed to project that into the future?
Well, we have our lived experiences, yes. Like when I'm walking on the lot and I kick a soda can, the first time I did it and bees came out and they stung me, I didn't know.
What?
But now, I enter with more knowledge, but I look to check if there are bees gentile. Because you know you get one of those bad boys, you freeze them, and you can tie them to a string.
The first ring of hell.
Friend for life.
The first ring of hell is not sorrow,
The first ring of hell isn't suffering. The first ring of hell is listening to your adult husband talk to a little boy stung by bees.
Little boy, but how does this bee analogy relate to my life? I don't my marriage.
You asked me about curiosity. If I just assumed every time I kick a can, bees are gonna come out and never get a best friend. Hold on.
Hey, little boy, are you in session or are you available?
We gotta brainstorm on this one.
I know.
I need to be saying things to be bouncing off of you and back to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm all here for the brainstorm.
How are we gonna incentivize them to believe in us? You know, like.
David, what if we give them like a toy?
Okay.
Toy.
All right.
Yeah.
No, that's a great start. What if we had a punishment reward system, and if they did a moral act, then we would reward them with an eternal life.
Yeah, I don't know. What are we calling these things again?
You guys, these dogs are super bitchy. I'm just letting you know, these are some mean girl dogs. These are some mean bitch dogs. So just good luck in there, because they tore me to pieces. They said I had a fupa.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, up front, pussy.
Oh, I know. I can't
Wait,
wait.
I know what it is.
Wait, what does it mean?
You know what it means. You don't need to say it actually.
Okay. That's what they barked at me.
Here, this is a little. Here, try that.
I don't want a dog toy. Just figure it out. Shut up.
I just feel like, given the complex nature of these animals, a toy isn't gonna cut it. What if we read them some philosophy and saw how they reacted, and based on that reaction, maybe we beat them?
That doesn't seem. Yeah, that sounds more likely. The last part. What if we just go directly to that one?
Just the beginning. You really like to dumb it down. Andrew.
Whoa! What are you saying about our work relationship, or me, or my personality?
I was just saying that you are really my best friend. And yeah, that's what I was saying.
Really tearing me apart in there. Whatever you guys are gonna do, they're now seeing that I slide when I walk. Slide when you walk! Slide!
Tell him
I don't want to tell him anything.
Tell him a story about a rock up a hill. It's like philosophy, right?
Oh my god, yes!
Try that!
Andrew!
This will never work.
It's going to work!
We're gonna have to beat him. Okay.
No, I really think it's the philosophy thing. What if the toy ball was like Sisyphus, and then, we can meet in the middle?
We need to get one in here. Just get one in here.
Sisyphus this!
Oh,
It's a great fit. Good collar, good fit. I think it fits me fine, Dad. I think it fits me fine.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
on the dad handbook. What's say when your son shows up wearing a collar?
I'll set the table.
Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, so seems sturdy. I don't know a lot about.
If you're not careful.
You.
Yep, you want to take a turn, Grape?
This is exactly the kind of talk that'll turn a kid into a villain. Neither of you want to see me the way I see myself, collar and all. Big collar and all.
I said it looked nice. What the heck am I supposed to do?
I'm not evil yet. But I'm on the way. It makes me so sad.
We love you. We love you. We're gonna always love you.
No matter what your choices
Yeah, so you wear a collar.
Thank you. And a cape. You didn't mention the cape.
I thought it was a shadow.
No, it's not.
And a cape. You wear a collar and a cape.
And it's not a costume.
I don't care if you wear.
Okay, do you have gloves? Are you gonna wear gloves too? Tell us what it is. Tell us everything.
I don't know. It's like something's beginning. It's like something's starting inside me. I don't know where it's going. This train is leaving the
We're
station.
trying to accept it.
Scott, we love you.
So much, it's a
We
lot.
just love you, and I don't know what the right play is here. Me and Mom are with you.
We're very open.
Everybody,
This is good.
everybody's being cool. Okay, you look great.
It looks so good.
It's different and it's surprising.
We're trying. We're trying.
I think we're doing pretty good.
I agree. I think this is going.
Can you eat casserole in a collar?
Can you swallow?
Can you swallow it?
Is it too tight? No, it's
Don't touch it.
I think I can try swallowing. I can still try coming over for Sunday dinner.
Can you fit 2 fingers? That's what I do with pouches.
I mean, it's a 16 and a half. That's the size I told them. I think that's my size.
I don't know.
You're a 16 and a half already? Boy, you're growing. Boy, oh boy. You should go back out for the football team, man.
That's why you
They
That's
don't-
like
they don't-
that.
They don't like capes on the football
Yeah,
team. That might have been the true beginning of this path.
Stop.
We're not arguing,
You
Scott.
want to have a fight with us, but we don't want to fight.
We love you.
We just want to know you.
There's just something inside me that feels like it's directed towards evil.
Yesterday, you were just our baby boy, and today, you show up.
Where'd you get that fabric?
Where'd you get the fabric?
So shiny, it's so sheer.
It's a sheer collar.
Collar.
There's a damask pattern on this.
What?
Damask pattern. Look at it.
He's inviting me to. He's spilling my bourbon on me. I'm trying to bond with our children. He's clearly going through something. Can you talk to your mother about it, or is this just dad territory?
I think both. I want you both in the room for this.
Do you want Should I pull out the hot sauce for dinner?
Yes. I don't know where that came from.
These are the best. And Chase is hiding back there, making every scene so magical. So magical. Sarah's back there, making all of our lights. Sarah's back there, making all of our lights. So we have the drama. Anyway, just like one quick round of applause for these people making this happen. Oh yes, no one tells story. I got that one from Chase because I watched her be like really powerful on stage, and I thought I would try it on. It was kind of fun. Okay, so I told you guys that my mom was in the crowd, so that's why we're keeping the stories on the clean side. What I didn't tell you is seated right next to my mom is my ex-girlfriend. So we have like a crowd tonight. And my ex-girlfriend, who is also my current roommate, is one of the best people I know. She's truly fantastic. She's amazing. We crashed each other's training wheels, bikes, trying to date, and now we realize like, oh, we're supposed to be BFFs. Okay, we figured it out. But this story, I swear, it ties in. Because both Mom and Jody know this about me. Jody loves her Lucky Charms. This woman, she is a woman of taste. Okay? Fine art. Beautiful places. Great people. And then she tries to eat Lucky Charms for dinner, okay? You know, like a real woman. Alright? And my mom knows this about me, but I've long had an obsession with Lucky Charms because she was the healthy sort of mom. My mom's a chef. She would never let me buy something like Lucky Charms from the grocery store. She's like, that is not real food. You don't eat that. That's not food. So what do? I go to friends' houses. And I eat one of their Lucky Charms. And I have lots of godparents with lots of sons. And my godparents all wish they had daughters. Oh, they wish with their whole heart. So what do they let me do when I'm over? Whatever the fuck I want. It's a party. It's a party every time. So that means that I know that the Lucky Charms are stored in the cupboard above the fridge. Mom hides them from the kids. Because we have 3 boys, all like 2 years apart. What are they gonna? They're gonna destroy the Lucky Charms if you let them. But she lets me know where they're at. And what do? I dump the whole box into a big bowl. No milk. We're not heathens. I pick out all the marshmallows. I eat them all. Every last one. I'm thorough. I'm good at shit. My mom told me not to half-ass it, not ever. And then I put the cereal back in the bag, roll up the bag, put it back in the box, put it back in the cupboard, and I wait. I wait till the boy. I'm devious. This is my villain origin story. Well, Slater's just having his. This is my villain origin story. And I wait till the boys go to get their Lucky Charms. And I watch one of them pour it out. He's like, I didn't get any marshmallows, Mom. What the hell? And another one pours a bowl. And he's like, what? No marshmallows? And the mom looks at me dead in the eye. And she looks at her sons and she goes, sometimes the boxes just come like that from the store. She covers for me for years. So this is just keeping this rolling. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can be this person who steals all the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms, which is a particularly devious thing to do. Like that's just mean if you share your Lucky Charms with other people. And so Jody, who is my wonderful best friend, former girlfriend, crash each other's bikes, training wheels, whatever. Now we live together. We have an awesome friendship. And it almost ended recently. It almost ended. The hardship of trying to date and getting over that, nothing compares to when she sees me reaching in to the, and it's like, it's late. Like everyone else has gone to bed. I think I'm fine. I think I'm in the clear. And I sneak down to the kitchen in my bathrobe, and I'm reaching into the box of Lucky Charms. Just, I don't even use a bowl anymore. I'm that sort of villain. And I'm just picking out marshmallows, and I'm shaking it, because you know they have different densities. I know science. And I'm picking out marshmallows, and she walks into the kitchen, and she goes, what did you just do? I dropped the box so fast, I'm like, I I was just there was something in the box. I was just trying to get it. It was there was something in there. It wasn't she's like, you were stealing marshmallows. I watched you take those marshmallows out of that box. It almost ended the Friday. We did it. She's here.
Yeah.
We're tight. She's my mom hanging out. We're growing up. We figured it out. But now we also know we have to get the family size box. She has to get the first pour, and we only pour in front of each other so that I don't steal. The other day she tried to use non-dairy milk on them, and I was like, whoa. Are we gonna have this fight again? Are we gonna do this? Do we have to go there? I'm gonna take those marshmallows. So I took a marshmallow off the top, and we eat our Lucky Charms out of mugs, not bowls, because we're cool. You know? We know when you're eating your Lucky Charms in bed, you need a handle. So I steal a marshmallow, and this is the rainbow marshmallow. It's the marshmallow of our people. I take it, I snatch it, and I toss it in. And her eyes, she's a scary lady, okay? She's really cool. But like, she worked in politics for like a hot second. She can do the death stare like nobody but my mother. They have this like burn through your soul stare. Like if I can regurgitate this marshmallow, put it back, I put it close, okay, you're right. Whatever milk you want, whatever you say, whatever you sell, never steal another marshmallow again. But we're cool. We're tight. Everything's right.
We got a man! Great work, team! He's over there!
It's fine. Sometimes they just come like this.
What?
Sometimes they claw their way out, and sometimes they're covered in sharp scales. And that's okay. Just sometimes that's how they come.
You want me to do a heartbeat?
I think it'll break the stethoscope, because this baby's got a heart bigger.
It's got claws! Be careful!
I trust you.
That looks like a small bear!
That baby's a bear!
I'm not sitting in another chair. This never goes good for me.
Well, somebody's got to sit in this chair. And if it's
What's
not
the
going
name
to
of
be-
the chair?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, honey.
It's not going to be me, and it's not going to be your mother.
This is the listening chair.
Yeah, that's right.
This is when you listen.
It looks a lot like the other one, but it's not.
The other one is the talking.
The talking.
Wait, what was the other one?
No, we're gonna tell you something, chair.
Tell you something. That's right.
Get it? Get it? Wait, so
Now.
listening's off the table.
No, now it's telling
Now it's a
something.
telling chair. The second circle of hell. It's not for liars. It's for people who don't tell their parents the truth.
Now, your father got up to have his morning mug of cereal because he's a cool dad.
As I am. Frosted Flakes this morning. He doesn't even use the handle. That's a play. That's how you know you're not cool.
Your father loves a handle. He'll use the handle all the time. I don't know anything about
Do
you.
we have a different topic, chair?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Young
This
man,
is a clean house.
That's right. And
This
she's
is clean.
telling you a clean story.
That's right, I am.
I
And your father gets up because he's a cool dad and he puts his cereal in a mug.
Frosted Flakes, handle,
But guess what?
devil chair. I saw that.
and stole all the sugar off the flakes, but apparently you just brought in a devil chair. Is this yours? That chair has got a really tight collar.
This is the tell me something chair, not answer my questions chair. You're gonna need a whole other chair to talk about my devil chair.
Listen, you little fucker, you can't talk your way.
What did you say to me? It's
Oh no, there's somebody at the door. Hello, you can enter.
Hey there, sorry to interrupt your domestic dispute here. I was just steering a lot of trouble from the street there, and I was wondering if you guys heard about entering with curiosity.
Marshall, thought I'd find you here on the hilltop.
Martha, look what she done to me. Look what you did.
He's dead.
And we're...
I love you.
Marshall, I think we're better off as friends. Because
What?
clearly
You killed my man and now you're leaving me?
I said we're better off as friends. And we could still be roommates.
There is another Marshall.
That's funny.
You sure you don't want to tell him about this backyard fuck? You know, I'm not just a one-time bear. I gave it to you hard. I gave it to you the way you should be fucked.
You should have bear, now I'm turned.
Babe,
Never
what are you
another
thinking
human.
about right now?
Just
Where are you?
a lover. A lover that I have.
You know, you can have this all the time if you leave your weak human man. Come back to my bed.
I'm moving into the forest.
What?
Yes. Something's happening.
I understand. What? Little handlebars? Little biker?
I'm discovering myself.
You got a little bear biker?
Yes, I'm pregnant with his baby. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm a doctor. Do you need me to give you a heartbeat?
I do, doctor.
Wait, are you an obstetrician? No, that's Dr. Wellenskother. I'm an OBGYN.
Hey, I just wandered off that little parking lot by the gas station. I wonder if you use accessible medical terms, people would trust you more.
He's got a point. I work in vagina. I have those. I can get you a heartbeat if you need. I have practiced now. I have experience with bear-human relations. Not myself, but in others. Oh, wow. Something's happening down here. Coming! Oh, I hear it! I can hear it coming! I'm hearing it!
Scott, I tell you this because that's our origin story. If you think wearing a collar and a cape is weirder than us,
I am a bear. I have a really good waxer. I am a bear.
It's heartbreaking and it's complicated now because I want to be evil, but I don't want to hurt people.
Is that what this is all about?
I don't know, but
You're so confused. And boys go through confusing times. They go through confusing
boy, that's a sheer cape.
the mask pattern glistens a little in the sun.
And this is the third level of hell. When you want to be evil and bad, but you find out that you can't be because your parents just told you a beautiful origin story. And your heart grows 3 sizes. And then bigger, 5 sizes. Oh no, what's happening?
Scott,
Oh my God, is this some sort of third level of hell?
Chase is so cool. And